Stephen Bartlett gathered three of the most articulate and experienced commentators, Scott, Constantine, and Daniel, to discuss the world's current state of transition. Scott, the only American in the group, was asked to share his analysis on the big picture. He believes the US has been a catalyst for the world's transition, and there's been a reversion away from wokeism and a lurch back towards a more traditional conservative approach. Scott thinks America has become a platform for acquiring wealth and leveraging it as a means of power, citing the launch of meme coins such as the Trump coin and the Melania coin as an example. He also mentions that President Trump's presidency could be seen as a kleptocracy, where wealth and power are used to influence decisions. Stephen asked Scott if he's optimistic about the future, and Scott replied that he's a glass half empty kind of guy, and doesn't see a man convicted of sexual abuse or found liable for inspiring an insurrection as a point of light for the American experience. Constantine, on the other hand, has a different view. He thinks it's unwise to make bold predictions about what's going to happen over the next 6 to 7 months. Constantine believes that the American people are not prepared to accept managed decline and want their country to be great, powerful, and influential. He thinks Donald Trump represents a choice between two very different perspectives on the world, and that the backlash against the woke left is a sign that people are fed up with the current state of affairs. Stephen asked Scott if the left has lost its way, and Scott replied that Democrats get it right but then go too far. Scott also believes that the economy is not as bad as people think, and that America has unprecedented prosperity, but it's not evenly distributed. Constantine responded by saying that politics is about marketing and Trump is the marketer-in-chief. He thinks Americans were comparing the American economy under Joe Biden to the American economy under Donald Trump in his first term, and what they expect him to do for the future. Constantine believes that Americans are excited about Trump's promise to accelerate American growth and deliver prosperity for the American people. He also thinks that Trump's tactics, such as tariffs, are negotiation tactics and signaling, and that it remains to be seen whether he's successful in getting what he wants. The conversation also touched on the topic of inequality in America, with Constantine saying that America is designed to be an unequal society, but the focus is on growing the pie, not dividing it up. He thinks the question is whether there can be a sense in America that the American dream is alive, where people can afford to buy a house, raise a family, and live a comfortable life without working multiple jobs. The group will continue to explore these topics and see how they unfold over the next 4 years under Trump's presidency. If you enjoyed this episode till now and want to listen to the complete episode, please subscribe to Quick Podcast Summaries on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for just $1 per month, and you can save an average of 20 hours per week of your precious time. It's a fantastic deal to save time and stay informed.